Jamie, thank you for the update. Moon River Studios and Jake Shapiro are back in the spotlight tonight. This time, new allegations, a new project, and new people who say they are owed money.
The company that rattled the Effingham County community, breaking contracts and promises to build a state-of-the-art movie studio, is now shaking things up in Savannah. Our
Elizabeth Rollins joining us now. And Elizabeth, you've been investigating this company for months. You're noticing somewhat of a pattern here, aren't you?
Certainly. They may have failed on that project in Effingham County, but they did have success filming a movie right here in Savannah. Two different projects, but what remains consistent, complaints from folks who have worked on both.
It was a long process trying to get paid.
No matter what project it seems this group gets involved in, the way is paved with broken promises.
New allegations and a new twist to the drama surrounding Jake Shapiro and Moon River Studios. A WTOC investigation revealed in May, in just 2 years, plans tanked to build a multi-million-dollar movie studio in Effingham County. There was nothing to show for it other than SEC filings, revealing the company lost $6 million last year and only made $18,000. Effingham County was out more than $200,000, along with dozens of investors and former employees who never got paid.
When I saw your story, I was a little nervous.
Nervous because Lane says he feared he was about to become one of those unpaid contractors. Despite a federal investigation, Jake Shapiro and Moon River Studios managed to move on to the county next door, pursuing a new project in Chatham County, a horror film called Mara.
They hired me to come in and, hire actors from around the country, around the world.
But Lane says after 6 weeks, he still had not received a paycheck.
We had, sent several invoices.
And he wasn't the only one. Mara wrapped up filming in May, but an open records request filed in July with the Savannah Film Office revealed at least 5 crew members still had not been paid, including another casting director who sent us this outstanding invoice of nearly $3,000 she's owed for services back in April and May.
I have no idea what he's doing. All I know is from just based simply upon the pattern of what's happened in the past. You have transfers, you have assets that get transferred but not liabilities, and the only reason you do something like that, in my opinion and experience, is to try to defeat creditors, try to defeat people whom you owe money to.
Attorney Charles Bowen not only represents victims from the first project in Effingham County, but he's also now representing folks who say they haven't been paid for their work on Mara.
Many people coming forward saying, look, they agreed to pay us this amount to do this work, and nothing. Not a single response. They reach out. They get no response whatsoever.
Bowen has been trying to negotiate with Shapiro, hoping to settle these claims without having to file a lawsuit. You haven't had any luck getting any money from him, negotiating it, right? I mean,
we did in the beginning.
Yeah.
At this point, there's been no response to letters or calls or texts or anything. So at this point, we're evaluating our options of what the next step's going to be.
Officials from the Savannah Film Office have also been pressing the issue. On June 20th, Interim Film Services Director Beth Nelson emailed Shapiro about the 5 unpaid crew members. Jake responded saying, quote, "I apologize this was not handled appropriately. I will personally reach out to each of these individuals to resolve this situation." Nelson followed up twice with Shapiro but never heard back. So we decided to ask him ourselves.
Hello.
Hey, are you Jake?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Elizabeth Rollins with WTOC.
Oh,
you have
hi.
a couple of minutes?
Not really. I'm in production meetings right now.
You're in the production meeting?
Yes.
Well, we're still getting phone calls from people about not paying them. So I didn't know if you had any plans to pay folks from...
Everything came out great on the last film that we did. And we're working with everybody to get everybody paid.
Yeah. I mean, but some people say you're doing stuff that's illegal. I mean, are you doing anything illegal?
Of course not.
You're not?
Of course not.
What are you doing? Where did $6 million go last year?
That's all in the public filings.
Well, some say you're selling your assets, but not the liabilities. And
It's
that...
all in the public filings.
Okay.
So off the record, happy to discuss any of that with you.
Okay.
But, and at a later time, right? I'm literally in a meeting.
All right, but so you're not doing anything illegal right now?
Of course not.
And are you going to pay those folks that haven't paid, that you haven't paid?
We're doing our best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. While many are still waiting for their paychecks still today, some have been luckier than others.
Did you ever think you were never going to get paid?
Thought crossed my mind.
Chip Lane eventually got what he was owed long after it was due, and coincidentally, right after our first story aired in May.
Do you think you got paid because of our piece that aired? I mean, do you think that made
I would like to think so. I don't know.
But those who are still waiting realize they're no longer waiting on the money.
I mean, I really believe that it's only a matter of time at this point until justice is done in this case.
Now, according to the Savannah Film Office, the company is actually getting ready to shoot a new movie. Interestingly enough, it's called Coup d'etat.